Gabe and Felix, you're not in the studio today. What's going on?
Oh my goodness, you're in a truck.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh my gosh, are you guys in Still Sat Studios?
It's still sat adjacent.
Are you
I
guys
guess.
even in Wichita?
No.
Oh
As
my
a matter
gosh,
of fact,
where are you guys going?
we're on our way to the Grand Canyon.
What?
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right, that's
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Welcome
I'm
to
sorry.
That Checks Out Gabe and Felix, the official podcast of the NAU track and cross country team.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree to it. Yeah,
I mean, you
I'm
know,
down with
my
it.
brother's on it.
I don't know if he speaks for the whole team.
He does,
But, all right, okay.
He
all right,
does.
I'll let the team speak for the team.
He does.
All right, team.
Have you met my brother?
If you pick, honestly, I think the NAU track and cross country teams should pick between the two of us and see who they like more. Because we did just plaster one of their dorms room with our QR
Ooh,
codes.
yeah, that's fun.
So
That's fun.
But yeah, we're on the road. We're having a good time. We're on our way to the Grand Canyon. We'll be there in like what, hour and a half, hour and some change.
About an hour, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be. I've never been to the Grand Canyon.
I've been once, and I'll tell you exactly how it went. I was walking up to the rim, and I said to myself, I said, "Self, let's see how grand this canyon is." And then I finally saw it, and I was like, "Oh, wow." I forgot how to breathe for a second. It is like, that is like when someone says something's breathtaking,
Yeah.
that's how I felt when I got to the Grand
Yeah.
Canyon.
I get it, I guess. I mean,
For a
it's-
hole in the ground, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool, but I think they should fill it with ranch.
Yeah, I could get down with that.
What could they fill the Grand Canyon with?
Jello.
Jello?
Jello would be fun. It'd be a lot more fun when people fell in.
But that's the thing, is that like you have to refrigerate Jello?
It'd be really... You could do slime.
Yes, but even then you have to refrigerate it. Remember, we're in Arizona.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You got to refrigerate Jello and slime.
Even
and,
in northern Arizona, it gets a little toasty.
Yeah, we're currently in leaving Flagstaff, or unless we're already out on.
We're out of Flag by now. I don't know what town this is.
But yeah, no, I'm having a great time.
This might... It starts with a P, I feel like. This town.
Puyallup.
Oh, there's a cop. Mike's down. We're not doing anything suspicious, officers.
I honestly don't know if podcasting is driving is a crime.
I don't know.
Is that
I feel
a crime?
like if they got me for anything with that, it would be inattentive driving.
Inattentive, I get that for sure.
And like, can they give it to you after you've posted the episode?
They didn't catch you.
Nice try, Smokey.
I was gonna say they didn't catch you in the act.
No.
You recorded yourself committing the act.
For the record, the worst thing on Interstate 40,
Yes.
the worst vehicle, RVs.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I knew you thought I was going.
'Cause we've talked about two different vehicles
Yep.
and have had strong disagreements about them. I was so ready to be.
No. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
I was, and so I was like, "What the, Gabe? No."
No, RVs are the worst things on the highway. If you drive an
Not at
RV, hey, stay in the right lane.
Yeah.
We don't want to deal with it.
Very slow.
Um,
Very, very slow. Now, we did see.
It's pretty cool.
Can I?
Yeah, what about the train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
That was pretty cool.
Okay, so we were driving up from Wichita to trying to get to
Driving out.
Arizona. Driving out, excuse me.
Yeah.
That's
That's one of my pet peeves, believe it or not.
I'm if you're going north, you drive up. If you go
Yep.
down, if you're
Yep.
going south, you're driving down.
You're going east or west, you're driving out.
You're driving out. Yes, yes. So I agree with you on that one. I made a mistake. I
Thank you.
apologize.
What's up, fellow trees? Photosynthesis, am I right? There's one up there. Those we're talking about the cell towers
yeah.
that are disguised as trees.
Why are they disguising them?
I don't know.
Like, what's the point?
You're not fooling anybody.
Like, we all have cell phones, and we all know what cell phone towers are. Let's just be adults about this.
You're not fooling anybody.
And it's not even like it's good.
No.
It's not even like it's like,
It's
that
really
could be a
bad.
good tree.
It's really bad.
It's terrible. There's just some shrubbery on top of a cell phone tower.
It's fake shrubbery, too. It's like plastic.
Oh, my God. That's terrible.
But so anyways.
But we're driving out to Arizona, and about where was it?
We were somewhere in New Mexico, maybe.
Okay.
Or we might have been in Texas.
Yeah, or Oklahoma, like that little stretch right there.
It through either, because you drive, the way we take Highway 54 all the way out, and then that way you just cut through a little bit of Oklahoma, because as everybody knows, Oklahoma's the asshole of America. Sorry for our Oklahoman fans and Travis Cagle, but I hate to admit it. I can't stand driving in Oklahoma. I love Tulsa. I think Tulsa's a sick-ass town.
I don't think it is.
It's artsy
Tulsa's
and weird.
dirty.
It's artsy and weird.
Tulsa's dirty.
It's artsy and weird.
Tulsa's dirty
It's not
and
made
ghetto.
for you. It's not made for you.
Tulsa's dirty and ghetto.
I caught a kid
and
stealing
gross.
a gun in Tulsa.
Because it's Tulsa.
Yeah. Biggest gun show in the world's in Tulsa.
Yeah.
But
I'm not shocked by that, but we're driving out.
and we're probably somewhere in Texas. I
Somewhere-
think we had gone through.
yeah.
We were in Texas.
And so we're driving by and we're like, what's this? Gabe sees some sirens behind him, assuming that there's going to be, that the cop's pulling him over with this.
I forgot about that part, kind of.
And
scared the shit out of me.
so he pulls over to the shoulder, starts hitting rumble strips, and then the cop just goes, phew, just right past you.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, thank God. And we're like, oh, where's he going? He passes a couple more cars with his lights on. We're like, what's going on? And like, we see a train stopped, but then it's disconnected in two separate spots.
Yeah.
And
I was like, that's weird. Train disconnected.
exactly.
And the one in the front, I was like, there's something on. It hit something.
Yes. And it turns out it was a semi truck, and we get to
Semi truck, no trailer.
no trailer, and we get to the cross. What is it called?
Intersection.
Intersection. There we go.
Or railroad crossing, I guess.
Railroad crossing. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah. And we just see this thing on its side, a bunch of cops. We're like, I wonder what that guy was on. What do you think? What do you think the story is? You think he got stuck?
I think he got stuck.
Okay.
Because that
I can see him
happens a
getting
lot
stuck.
with
Yeah.
like trucks and train. Like when you take your CDL test,
Yeah.
you have to cross a train track
It-
because there's a right and wrong way to do it.
Okay, all right, and that makes sense. But you think you would drive a bus,
I mean,
a school bus?
Legally, I can.
I'm not worried about legalese.
I don't think I'd want to.
You don't want to drive a bus full of kids and be an inspiration to the
Fuck
next
no, dude.
generation?
No, fuck them kids.
I think I'd be a school bus driver. Yay! I know where you live, kid.
Yeah, I know the general area. We meet at this intersection.
We meet at this intersection. I'll just follow you one of these days.
I feel like kids' TV shows glorified the bus experience.
Like,
As long as you weren't the nerd that was like the main kid on the show, the bus seemed kind of fun.
yeah. Which I got bullied on the bus as a kid, but I always had cool bus drivers.
Yeah.
I had a couple cool bus drivers. There was a guy named Alex.
What you know about Ron Wilson, bus driver?
I don't know. anything
Sky
about
High?
him. Oh shit, yeah. Sky High is incredible.
Great movie. Fantastic
Sky High is
film.
incredible. If you were, what's your
Fantastic.
weird superpower? Are you melting on the ground?
Ooh, no, I'm melt. I never liked the way that kid said melt. He said I'm melt.
Milt. Well, wasn't his name Milt? If his name was
Maybe.
Milt, it makes sense.
Maybe Milton.
I'm
Milton
Milt,
Berle.
yeah. Milton Berle's
Hey, Milton
giant
Berle,
dick.
pull out your cock.
Which is grander, the Grand Canyon or Milton Berle's dick?
Milton Berle's dick for sure.
I like
Could
that.
fill the Grand Canyon.
I like the idea that we're going to single-handedly bring back Milton Berle's dick. In the world of comedy, we're single-handedly bringing back Milton
Isn't he
Berle's
dead?
dick. No, he's been dead for a long
Yeah.
time. And we're just going to bring back his dick.
Keep an eye out for elk too.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of trees. You told me there's a lot of animals, and I don't like animals.
No, not. I didn't say there's a lot of animals.
There's snakes and scorpions.
I said squirrels.
Oh.
Squirrels. The most common animal attack at the Grand Canyon is a squirrel. You'll see signs about it.
I'll punt that fucking squirrel.
Dude, I would lose my shit.
I'll punt a fucking squirrel.
Ooh, Sunset Crater volcano. You ever been to the top of a volcano?
No. Who
Pretty
has?
cool. Me?
Do you see lava?
No, they're dormant.
No. Well, what's the point?
I think you got to go down to Hawaii to
Hey, why?
Hawaii.
Hey, why?
You're going on
I
down
took the
there, right
family
there
down
to
to Hawaii. It took me a couple years to save up.
Well, I'm
for,
going down to Hawaii. Give me a hell yeah.
hell yeah. Look, Dolores.
Fucking stone cold.
Never
dude.
taking Dolores to Hawaii again.
Never again.
Never again.
God
She complains
damn it.
too much, and she only wore the one piece.
I had
Kind
a
of pissed me
beer.
off.
I had another beer. And then I had a Mai Tai. Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
I should probably. Oh my god.
Oh man, this is fun.
This is really fun.
This is a lot of
See,
fun.
look how flat it is. This is the other side of Flagstaff, the mountain.
Flagstaff.
It just, yeah, Flagstaff. Apparently, you want to know what Flagstaff was named after?
Staff.
A flagpole.
Yeah.
Real creative. They had a nice one, I guess.
Yeah.
You could
At
go
least
see-
a big one.
You could go see the replica of it in town.
Wait, is that
I read this on the internet yesterday.
I really like the
shit you
idea.
not.
They're like, Flagstaff, come look at our Flagstaff. We got to come up with some more
like,
things
you know who's
to
got
do.
a better Flagstaff story? It's Donald Trump.
It's going to be a little bit of a different episode, but we're taking you to the Grand Canyon for the love of God,
we'll
so be
stitch in
happy.
some video from the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
I've got the DJI Osmos,
Digi.
whatever. I got to stop letting go of the steering wheel. This does not look good on me. Let's say, hey, I'm driving with my knees. It's fine, okay?
All right.
But
So
this will be a little bit different episode.
Yeah.
And as you know, we're no stranger to different kinds of
I
episodes.
was going to say, we've had
anyways.
like 8 different types of episodes before.
Yeah, I mean, let's go through, like, let's talk
Might as
about,
well.
like, what kinds of episodes we've done.
So basement, actually audio only.
Audio only for the first, like, 20.
Was it 20?
Nah, maybe it wasn't 20.
20 is half a year.
Yeah,
and I think
that's true.
We would have done more than that.
It was a
or
while.
less than that.
The first
6
episode we did with
weeks?
video never came out.
It did it?
Yeah. It was that one.
Which one?
The one with somebody.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Anyway, but yeah, no, so then we were in the basement with video.
Then we were basement with video at different angles, too.
Yes.
We started with the long table,
Yeah.
and sat across.
Yeah, that long table was weird.
It was weird, and I think
I think it was weirder with a guest.
it was weirder with a guest. I think it was, I think it was the equal amounts of weird both ways.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what was wrong with it was we only had the one camera angle, and it was never a good one.
Right. Yeah, and it was because it was too high, wasn't it?
It was too high, and then it was too low.
Yeah.
And what you really needed for that setup was at
right
least
on.
2 cameras.
Yeah, right. 2 cameras and right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need the Rogan setup for that.
Yeah.
That's plain and simple.
We're fast approaching you, Joe.
Yeah. Look out.
And then we had a couple of eras.
Then we had the back of Valhalla.
Yeah.
And then we had
The back of Valhalla was a weird
we
one.
did the long one, and then we did where we're facing you like a news anchor desk.
What do you mean
And
the long one?
The long table that we just talked about.
Yeah.
We had long table, and then we turned the table.
We turned the table.
and there
yeah,
was
and then
news
we
anchor
stayed.
style.
We
and we
had
stuck
the
with that.
turntable. Yeah, we had the turntable for a long time.
Yeah.
and we were stuck with that, even going to back of Valhalla.
Yeah.
And then we went to the front of Valhalla, and then we've been in chairs ever since.
Yeah, and then we we went front of Valhalla, did one more episode I think in the back.
Yes.
And then
we've had our guest eras.
and then when we started having guests that way, we had Jeremy
Yeah.
Rush in the back.
Jeremy Rush has been a part of everything.
Except for the front of Valhalla.
Yeah.
And then now we're back at Still Sad with a better setup.
Yeah. Shout out Chance Willie was on an audio only episode.
Shout out to Nat Bay
Nat
Mel.
Bay Mel was on a shitty episode.
Who just recorded a special.
Shout out to him. Who else have we had on the pod that we other than our friends?
I feel like there's
think
one
that's
we're
it.
missing, but I can't think of who it was. I know me and Shane had a couple.
Yeah.
Which
that happened.
Yeah, that happened. Me and Shane had Alex Elkin.
Alex Elkin, yeah, I remember you guys having him.
Yeah. And he was cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who else.
But it was a movie podcast, and he wasn't a huge movie guy, so it was weird.
Yeah.
But he was a good dude.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, then we had an audio
and then we
only.
had Dan Alton.
Dan Alton. He's a nice guy.
He's good character.
Yeah. I'll give him that.
Yeah. It was so hard. I'm going to be 100% honest. It was so hard to keep track on that podcast. And I have such bad ADHD.
Yeah.
His is worse. And on top of that, you never know if he's being serious or not.
Jesus.
And so I just could not stay on track. But because it was with Shane, I had to keep the conversation going.
That's a goddamn shame.
It's a goddamn Shane. We also realized we can't shoot in cinematic mode, so the reason the 2 frames look different. But this is not going to be an era at all.
This is going to be a one-off thing, and maybe we go back to the Grand Canyon in 4 years.
Yeah, or we'll have other on-the-road type shit. you know?
Yeah.
But we also have access to equipment now and stuff that we didn't before, so it wouldn't have been good anyway.
Oh,
we
it's
did
hours.
we did do one on the road, audio only.
Yeah, we were on the way to
Kansas
Kansas
City.
City, yeah.
We did.
Was
with
that
the
on the way
snowball.
to Adam's show?
Maybe.
It was either Adam's show, because how many shows have we done together, like going out of town?
We've done a handful, or
It's
like
Kansas
I usually
City,
end up getting a
Emporia.
guest spot on one, or
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, because Adam's show, I did a guestie.
Yeah.
And then HB's show, that first one we did, Smokes and Jokes.
Yes.
I did a guestie.
Yes.
And then we both did Emporia.
That was a great time.
Did my first 20 in Emporia.
That was so fucking fun.
It was a really
That
fun
was a
show.
really fucking fun show. Shout out Cole Fletcher and
Yeah.
Tegan.
Yeah, Tegan Trehune.
Yeah, I can think of the last name.
And you never found that $50.
Oh my god.
That part wasn't fun. But
I guess have we ever told that part on the pod?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. We did a show in Emporia.
I like how
and-
we say, have we ever done that part on the pod? And then just tell the story anyways,
Yeah.
though. Like, I don't know why
At this
we
point,
give a
just tell
shit.
the story.
Yeah.
Just tell the fucking story. But we do the show in Emporia, and Tegan, who's the promoter and the host of the show, pays us, gives us $50, which is generally more than what you would get for
Right.
most comedy shows. It's
Right.
$20, or if it might be 40 if you
Yeah.
drove up from Wichita to Kansas
Yeah,
City
yeah.
for gas or something like that.
Well,
but
we
it gave
did
us
drive Wichita to Emporia,
And, yeah,
which
and-
is a length, and we did 20s.
Right,
We're
right.
usually in like a hosting position.
10-15s or first one up. So
Yeah.
But I don't know. He gave us 50s, and I remember putting it in my pocket, but then I lost it. And so if you live in Emporia and you see $50 on the ground, it's mine.
What are you doing?
And it'd be cool if you gave it
Are you
back.
trying to let me pass?
What is this
you,
dickhead
or what?
doing?
This is welcome to the real time.
This
the
is-
lane ended, and I got over, and then this guy got over in the other lane with not enough space for me to pass him.
Like, what the hell?
Oh, hey, there's those totem spirit things. Those are those haunted totem
With
spirits.
the faces on them?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I've seen pictures. So here's something.
That was a little creepy.
Yeah,
I didn't like
I
that.
told you, and they're
Such
all,
a chill down my spine.
a little bit.
Ugh.
And so, like, I love when I travel. There's a website called Atlas Obscura, and it's all just like because every time I travel to a new place, I Google weird things to do.
Right.
In
Weird things to
wherever.
do for weird people.
Yeah, I'm a weird person. But so, because I like seeing, I want something that's unique to that
Right.
place, but it's not like the fucking
The thing they do.
the
yeah.
thing to do.
It's not
you
the
know?
Flagstaff and Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the Flagstaff and Flagstaff. It's not the fucking like today we drove up and looked at the observatory where they discovered
Yeah.
Pluto. Cool, awesome. We didn't have time
Like,
to go
we're
in.
going to the fucking Grand Canyon.
Yeah, we're going to the Grand Canyon.
The most touristy thing of all time.
So fucking cool.
Between this and Times Square.
Yeah,
Which
I would say it's up there.
I enjoy Times Square. Like I've
Never been.
I love it. Because I don't like people, but I like a lot of.
I imagine it's a
I like
lot
motion.
Vegas residents hold the Strip.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. That's 100% what
Like
it is.
people that live there hate
They
it.
hate it. Yeah, no, for sure. Because,
But-
well, you don't go. It's like how many times, if you live in Wichita, how many times do you hang out outside of Century 2?
Right.
If that's our thing.
Like
and it's
the
not. but-
closest for me was I would go longboard downtown.
Yeah. It's Old Town. You hate going to Pump House.
I hate the Pump House.
So it's the same thing.
I love Corey Ross. Love Corey Ross.
Pump House is a lot of fun.
Corey Ross owns Pump House.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetheart of a dude. Love him. I think he went to high school with my mom or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that dude. He's actually listened to our podcast before and
Hell
stuff.
yeah. He should come on the pod.
I would have him on. He'd be a great time. I bet he's got good stories. Pod from the Pump House. I would do it.
Yeah. Live from the Pump House?
That'd be fun.
I don't know.
We could do that. We could probably work something out there. But
Hey.
I just don't like nightclubs.
Yeah. And no, the nightclubs are for certain people, but
Yeah.
I think Pump House is a little bit different because the outside is such a big part of it. And you can sit at like the outside next to a fire and watch the TV if you want to.
Yeah.
But you can't go down.
But no matter what, it's everywhere out there. I feel like is always crowded.
Yeah.
And I don't,
like,
I don't like that.
There's certain nights where there's a good amount of people, but it's not overcrowded. You know what I'm saying?
Outside.
So like a Thursday night,
Yeah.
you can go out and like have a good time,
Yeah.
and you can still see people, meet people, but not be excuse me, sorry.
But also, like, I think the crowd that even if I was to just go hang out
For sure.
outside,
You're old.
and I've always kind of been that way.
Yeah.
Like I've never been one to just go out and get drunk because I wanted to get drunk. if I got drunk, it kind of happened. It was like, oh, we're having fun, we're having a good time. Oh, now I'm drunk. Cool.
Well,
like
you've never gotten out to get fucked up
I mean, it's not my thing.
No,
I've done it.
It's not my thing, but like you've never had a drink because like, oh fuck, today sucked. I got get a little.
I
sizzle.
mean, yeah, I guess I've had a couple beers after work or whatever. Yeah. But I feel like nightclubs are more of that party vibe.
Yeah.
And I went to one high school party.
We're comics. We want people to sit down and listen.
That's true.
that's what that is.
Yeah.
At least that's how I would view it.
That is fair.
So we just want people like if everybody in Pump House was sitting down listening to us, you'd have a great time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You'd have the best. I mean,
I don't like that guy with the curly Q mustache. I'm gonna be honest.
Which one?
He's the DJ in town. There's something about him.
I don't know.
I'm sure he's a nice dude.
I don't know who has a curly because
is it DJ Carbon?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
He's built like Butterbean, but he's got a curled mustache and it's really thin.
I still don't know.
Oh.
The only DJ I know is Zeb.
Zeb the DJ.
The DJ, and he's good people.
Yeah.
I've
Zeb. Met him. He's a nice dude.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know what it is, too. I'm like, I don't think I like you.
Mm-hmm.
I do that a lot, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm the mean one. I don't like you.
You're outwardly mean, though.
Yeah. You're actually mean.
I'm just actually kind of an ass.
All right. This is boring.
Fire over there.
There's nothing over here. There's like nothing.
There's not. We saw the totem spirits. That was kind of spooky.
That is weird. That is just.
We're staying in a Ramada.
How mad do you think? Never mind.
How mad?
I don't want to podcast over their land and be like, oh.
Oh, yeah, no. They're probably not happy that we are podcasting over it.
Are we going to get cursed for podcasting over Native American burial grounds? Are we getting, oh man.
I'm so glad I bought that sage a couple weeks ago.
Hey, spirits, if you want to like, share, and subscribe, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't think they have YouTube.
I think I figured it out.
I don't know.
Like, it's 2024 at this point. If you're a ghost and don't have YouTube.
Yeah, but I think ghosts are energy stuck in one time period.
What if all of these
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe spirits and
I think
spirits and ghosts are the same thing.
Yeah, the best way I've heard it described is it's an energy that was left behind.
Yeah.
It's not like the actual spirit of a person, I don't think.
Energy can only be transferred. It can never be destroyed.
Yeah. And so that's where I think haunting stuff comes from more. I mean, maybe. I could be wrong. Zach Baggins might be right.
Who's Zach Baggins?
Ghost Adventures.
Oh.
You ever watch that show?
No.
Stupid.
I'm not like super, like I won't watch it. Like I'm not like, ooh, I gotta watch ghost people.
It's silly. Like, I think you would get a kick out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really silly.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But they're so serious about it.
Mm-hmm. And that's how I like my comedy. Is like it's so silly, but it's so like seriously taken.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is you have a serious delivery about silly topics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a very serious delivery.
I'm a silly guy.
I just like to be silly.
I'm a silly guy.
I like to be silly and pose for eye patch Polaroids.
We got to see your brother today.
We did see my brother today.
I got to meet his roommate.
Yep, his sweet mate. His roommate.
Or his sweet mate, yeah.
His roommate is running at Notre Dame. Shout out to Manny.
Notre Dame. But I also like how I just go, can I come in your room?
Yeah. Can I come in your room? Because
like, yeah.
I had 2 stickers for the podcast in my satchel.
Which Jackson? Is that?
Yes, Jackson.
Jackson?
Shout out to Jackson.
If this is, scan the thing on your refrigerator.
What was the other guy's name? I forgot. The javelin guy whose name we forgot. Sorry.
Well, Tommy John.
Tommy John.
Tommy John.
Tommy
Hey,
John.
TJ.
Hey,
TJ. That's his name.
Shout out to Tommy John for doing that. We put stickers in their dorms. I put one on my brother's ice maker. That was a good move for the dorm, though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Bringing an ice maker.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Very smart. Very smart.
They found it. It's like a $250 ice maker. They found it at Goodwill for like $25 or something.
Jesus.
Yeah, or maybe 12. No, that was the Yeezys. He found a pair of Yeezys at Goodwill for $12.
Well, who the hell Goodwill use Yeezys?
I guarantee you it was some kid whose mom was mad at him, and she goes, I'm donating your shoes to Goodwill.
No!
Same reason I found a bunch of Nerf guns one time in the Rockwood dumpster when I was a kid. I got a full new arsenal.
When you were 26?
Yeah.
When you were a kid? No, it was a couple years ago.
I'm not gonna lie. A good Nerf war is still fun.
Oh, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Didn't I shoot you with a Nerf blow dart gun one time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walked in your. You don't do nice things to me when I walk into your house sometimes.
Yeah.
You're not a very, very welcoming
Radioactive
host.
pollution kills. It's time to clean up the mines.
You live in Arizona. You might as well be dead anyway.
Snowbirds, dude.
What do you mean?
Snowbirds are people that only seasonally live in Arizona. So it's snowbird season.
Yeah.
All the people from like Minnesota,
The old people.
Michigan, the retirees
that can't afford,
that come down for the winter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they don't want to live here in the summer.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, we should probably call halftime.
Yeah, we'll call halftime.
And
Stay
then
tuned.
We'll come back with my first review of the Grand Canyon.
My
and
second
your
review.
second, or
see if it's as good as the first time.
first and a half decade or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
just to save some battery juice
Yep,
and
yep.
whatnot. God bless you.
God keep you.
We'll be right back.
This goes out to all y'all punk ass motherfuckers.
Oh, hell nah, G. I'm gonna shit myself, aren't I? I'm gonna shit myself. I'm gonna shit out of my butt. Oh! I'm gonna pee out of my asshole. Ain't no fucking way.
This is as good as making you watch horror movies.
When the sun comes down on you, you drive me crazy. She drives me crazy. Y'all drive me crazy. Vampire, bloodsucker.
I mean, it was alright or whatever. It was cool.
Pretty grand.
It was pretty grand. It was
Pretty grand.
It was pretty grand. It was actually phenomenal. I'm a big fan of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
It's-
I mean, it was one of those things where you're like, I mean, it's gonna be cool, but like, it's cooler than you think it's
Dude,
gonna
when
be.
you first saw it, you almost jumped into my seat of the car.
Yeah, because ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
It's so deep.
It's so
Why is it
deep.
so, like, it doesn't end?
No.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like, it makes you think about stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
and
gotta get
think
my shit
about
together.
like how quiet we were the whole time.
Yeah. Everybody.
Everybody there.
Shut up.
You would think you're at like Arlington Cemetery or something.
Yeah. That
Just
was
because
insane.
it's so incredible.
And I like, obviously that's because there's just so much space, like going
Yeah.
down and coming up and whatever.
Yeah, of course people fall off and die every year.
And then some people were just like, holy shit. Like you can't
Yeah.
say anything. So like there's nothing worth saying.
No.
And like it's how would you describe the Grand Canyon?
The only way you can describe it is
Grand.
underselling it as
Grand.
like
Because grand is still too small to me.
it is.
Because
Yeah.
grand implies like
The only part that makes it work is it's the Grand Canyon.
yes. And I think like when I hear grand, I think about a piano, like
Yeah,
a grand
yeah, yeah.
piano. It's still
No,
doesn't do it.
it is-
Doesn't do it.
It is the grandest canyon.
It is, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like where else has a canyon like that?
Sierra Canyon?
I don't think so.
I don't know. That's a high
Like
school.
the
in
only other
California.
canyon that I know of that's really cool. There's two other ones and they're like neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Is Bryce Canyon is really fucking cool.
Where's it at?
Utah,
Okay.
southern Utah, and then Zion National Park is in a canyon.
And where's that at?
Utah.
I've never been to Utah.
Southern Utah. Utah, aside from like the Mormon weirdness,
Do you see? Is it like? Are they outwardly weird?
nah, it's just kind of everywhere.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, I mean it's like Catholics in the Vatican.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah. They be over there.
They be over there.
They over there.
I mean they own fucking 15 square blocks in downtown Salt Lake.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
That Grand Canyon was pretty fucking cool.
It's fucking cool.
That was pretty goddamn cool.
Like, it was my second time,
And even getting there.
and even the drive-in's great. But like being that it was my second time, I told him as soon as we got in the car, I was like, I wish I could have seen it for the first time again.
It's incredible.
Because
it is honestly
it's
incredible.
absolutely breathtaking.
And I'm not a guy who likes things.
No, you don't like anything.
And we're
Except-
finding out you don't like shit either.
Nah, I just don't like shit about people. Like
I like
eyebrow
people.
piercings. Nah.
Gauges.
Gauges are cool.
Nah. Same.
I like gauges.
Same. But it's the same genre.
It is, but there's something about an eyebrow piercing that even people with tons of piercings are like, nah.
Eyebrows and lips, and it's whatever.
I can get down with lips.
The thing about it is, anybody can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna.
It's personal preference.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like be upset
Except
about
you
it.
can't not think the Grand Canyon's amazing.
Yeah, you're a fucking bitch if you do. I get more upset with what people do than who they are.
Yeah,
Or
that's fair.
what's attached to them
That's
or whatever.
fair. What's attached to him?
Yeah, eyebrow ring, whatever. But yeah, I get more upset with like, why are you fucking stupid?
Yeah,
God,
that's fair.
Probably can't have it. That cream in it. Shit yourself.
My brother.
Down your leg, Felix.
My brother is
You
one of my
nasty
favorite.
bastard.
I mean, obviously,
Every
if
time
you've
we
listened
eat,
to this,
you have to poop.
Felix is recently discovering his struggle with lactose and tolerating it.
It's not even that I'm recently discovering it.
It's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse, and I think that's with me getting older.
Yeah.
And just me maturing and everything. But also, it's been particularly bad, and I haven't like done anything to fix it.
Right.
But your brother, we went out to lunch with your brother. We're about to go out to dinner with him too. But we end up back in his dorm room, and he goes, "I got some soup in here, tomato bisque." And he goes, "It's got cream in it though, Felix. You probably can't have it."
Looked him
'Cause you're
dead in the
gonna
face
poop.
when he did it.
Looked me in my eyes, America, and said, "You're gonna shit yourself, Felix. You nasty
You're
bastard."
really isolating our audience with the whole America thing.
I mean, America, the world. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't want to get famous in fucking the Ukraine.
That's fair.
Like, well, what does it matter? Like,
I mean, I
if
feel
this-
like getting famous in Ukraine wouldn't be that bad because Zelensky's a comic.
No, you're right. He gets Zelensky on the pod.
Yeah. Volodymyr Zelensky.
Yeah, but
Zelensky.
I'm trying to think of like what country. I mean, we did the thing of like, on the last episode or a couple episodes ago of where would you rather live? Like, what's a country?
Yeah.
Like, you know how David Hasselhoff was super famous in Germany?
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
Yeah, that'd
but
be
like,
cool.
I'm super big in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
For some
Like a
unknown
smaller
reason.
but known country.
Yeah.
you
Something
know?
where you hear like, what?
Yeah.
All right. I'm huge in Kazakhstan.
Yek Shamash. Manima Barat.
Dennis Rodman is huge in North Korea.
Huge.
The greatest basketball player of all time.
I think they're kind of a small people anyways, but
Well, no shit, Sherlock. He's black as hell for these motherfuckers, too. No way. They don't make them like that. No. Just a coincidence.
it's just a coincidence.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to. It's going to indulge you.
Yeah.
And you're like, yep. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It was just a coincidence, and it was just one gigantic family together.
It was.
Then it's not because they look alike.
No.
It's because they were all the Changs.
Yeah, wait. Hey, I didn't agree with that. I did not pay attention when I was agreeing with that. No, I did not pay attention, and I did not agree with that.
You did though. We all just watched and heard it. We like all of us. America, Czech Republic, Kazakhstan. All of us just heard and saw.
I'd like to be big in Sweden. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I don't want to be big in a. Well, my biggest problem with being big in other countries is that I'm black,
Yeah.
and like I don't really want to go to Africa.
That's fair.
Like I'd rather.
I'd be big in Norway.
Norway.
Norway'd be cool. Norwegian black metal's from there.
Brazil.
They got in trouble for burning down churches. Brazil's dangerous.
Yeah, but that's the thing is if you're big in Brazil, and like you're big with the
Yeah.
right people,
That's true.
Brazil could be a breeze for you.
You ever heard Brendan Schaub's story about when he fought in Brazil?
I probably have,
And
but I kind
this,
of
like,
avoid
this-
Brendan Schaub.
Yeah. I went through a phase, and then I realized,
Oh yeah, you got a comic or you got a special 2 years in.
yeah.
Mazel tov.
Nothing against Brendan Schaub as like a broadcaster
You
or
probably
whatever.
beat the shit out of me.
For sure.
Maybe.
I don't know. He's got more CTE than you, for sure.
Nah, I'd probably give him a run for his money.
Fucking, but
If
I
it
guess
was for his money, I'd definitely like lock in and beat the shit out of him.
He was fighting in Brazil,
Yeah.
and like the mafia or whatever the equivalent down there would be, came and put money in a safe in his hotel room and was like, "You win, you get to keep the money. You lose, we take it."
Jesus Christ.
And he lost, and they came and took it and left.
Oh man, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of a cool level.
See, I'm trying to like, would you, if the mafia approached you right now and
Be
said,
like, "How'd you
"We'll
get in this truck?"
God damn it. Not like right now, but as soon as we got to the hotel,
Yeah.
you and I were separated for 10 seconds, and they were like, hey, what's up?
One of us was taking a shit.
Yeah, well, more likely me.
Yeah, that's fair.
With all the lactose and
I've just been eating
intolerance.
beef jerky and Reese's Pieces.
If anything, you're getting clogged up. But if the Mafia approached you right now and gave you one of those Frank Sinatra deals, of basically you make it, but it's because of us.
Ooh.
Do you take it? But it's like the Mafia, and it's like, it's dangerous, but it's kind of cool because it's the Mafia.
Okay, if I don't take it, are they going to hate me forever?
They're going to hate you, and they're going to make it harder. They're not going to kill you.
They are going to make it harder,
cross them,
though?
but they're going to make it a little harder, and yeah.
Yeah, and I can't keep secrets, though. I'm not good at keeping secrets.
It's on the table, though. What do you want? You want to be forever indebted to the Mafia and make it, or?
Nah, because I think it kind of goes back to my whole thing with authority.
Yeah.
I don't want people to tell me what to do. I'm going to do it my way.
That's Frank Sinatra, my way.
I was thinking more Fred Durst.
But that's, well, all right. But the thing about it is like, if you make it the level of Frank Sinatra, the GOAT. Like, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
That's
Blue
the thing.
Eyes.
It's worth it. It would be worth it.
It would.
That's all I'm saying. Aside from like, you have to reply to a couple. But like, at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have a boss. Even in our gigs that we're trying to address, there's gonna be agents and managers and lawyers and people that we're gonna have to answer to at some point. I might as well make it a guy named Vito.
That's fair. And it's gonna be fucking Bam Margera's uncle.
Yeah.
Don Vito. R.I.P.
Oh, dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, tough. Bam's dead, right?
No, Bam's not dead.
Which one's dead?
Ryan Dunn.
Okay.
Ryan Dunn died in a car crash.
Ryan's.
R.I.P. Ryan Dunn. Jackass is so formative to me.
He's not. I don't get it. Kick each other in the nuts.
It's funny. A nut shot's funny.
Not really.
Nut shots are always funny.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Not when they're happening to you.
No.
But sometimes still.
The thing about it is that whenever I see a nut shot, I always feel it.
Yeah.
But I can't laugh when I'm also in pain.
I can laugh.
It's like, nah, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Put your dicks away, guys.
But it's not all nut shots.
It's 80% nut shots.
No, it's not.
It's 42% nut shots.
I'd say 33.
All right, how far off am I?
I'm just trying to get the logistics right. You know, I'm a big numbers guy.
Shut the fuck up. You fucking asshole. How many people are in this truck right now?
2.
All right, you lucky bastard.
Fucking, and then all our viewers.
Oh, yeah. So 2.
Yeah. Travis, help me.
Caleb, we miss you.
Yeah, Caleb. The schedule's been crazy lately.
Next time we go to the Grand Canyon, we'll not take you that time either.
Yeah, probably not, but
so that's kind of, hey, honestly, it's kind of your fault. No,
not really.
How can we make it his fault?
I mean, he's the one that's getting married.
Is that what's his fault?
Yeah. He did propose.
Yeah, bro.
So,
yeah. You were the one out here getting married, so we went to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
That's what
because our love for each other is deeper than any marriage ever.
All right. Look, can we pause?
Now we're good.
And we're back.
We're back. We're recording this on our phone, so like they overheat and shit.
Bear with. Yeah,
bear with us. This is TCO
you like
on
us.
the road.
I was gonna say you like us if you're watching.
You like it.
I was about to say you're having a great time.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Shut up.
You just shut up and like it.
Shut up.
Just shut up and like it. That's a crazy thing to say to somebody. Shut up and like it. Oh my goodness. What's the most outside of like personal shit, like at work? What's the most fucked up thing that's been said to you, or that you said to somebody? Like shut up and like it.
Fuck, I don't know. Probably that Shane's gonna need extra links on a watch. That's up there.
I guess that is work.
Yeah.
We need HR because
we're
really mean to one person.
Yeah.
But fuck them.
Yeah, at work, I say a lot of horrible shit at work.
I say a lot of horrendous shit. I'm at home. It gets directed towards the walls.
A dog.
You dumbass piece of shit. You stupid dog.
Gunfighter Canyon, shoot machine guns.
There's just guys in the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
I mean, I just straight up told the guy he stinks one day.
Yeah.
To his face. Because he's a weird dude. He's a fucking weird dude. He's a temp. I don't really like him. And if he listens to this, I don't give a fuck. And like I was having a moment because I had a rough couple months at work recently.
Yeah.
And recently is in like several months ago, but he was working for us. And I was just pissed off about something, and he does the weird church guy thing, like the "Where's my hug" thing, except it was "Do you need a hug?" And I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not hugging you. You fucking stink."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "I'm just
Don't
saying."
stink so much, dude.
And then he's like, then I guess he got all self-conscious about it, so I had to save myself because I'm like, fuck, I'm like in a leadership role, so I kind of have to play it a little cool. And he goes, "Do I really stink?"
Yes.
I was like, I mean, it's not really anything you can do about it. It's just like the way you sweat. I can tell by the way you sweat that you smell weird. And he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You don't bead sweat, you glaze." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then this other temp was like,
"Yo, bead sweat, you glaze, you nasty bastard, you stinky
but
son
you know
of a
what I'm
bitch."
talking about.
No, I get it. I used to work with a guy that we used to run deliveries together.
They're always pretty pale.
No, he's pretty. This guy's a white guy, but he was a dark guy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
But you know
though.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, they just shine.
And I used to have to sit in a truck with the guy.
It's twilight sweat.
Like, we were this far apart and he smelled.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was
yeah.
tough.
This is one of those guys you could smell his breath from 10 feet away.
Jesus. Is that the worst kind of smell?
Bad breath or BO?
Okay, real quick.
BO.
BO, if somebody's, like, smells shitty, like they just shat themselves or, like, didn't wipe good.
No, the BO that stings your nose.
Well, I'm trying to, like, is that the worst stink?
That's up there for me.
Because BO isn't as bad to me because I'm a football player.
Yeah.
And I'm just, like, I was in it, you know?
I've worked in shops and stuff.
No,
forever.
it's gross. It's fucking terrible.
So, like, it's not like I haven't been around it.
No, I'm not saying that it's not
but
bad.
It's a different level of BO.
Yes. There is.
There's the normal
worst
everyday BO.
Yeah.
But then there's the people that just smell that way and don't do anything about it.
The worst BO is probably worse than anything else to me.
It's a lack of hygiene.
Yeah.
BO.
Yeah, like if somebody to me, shit smells the worst. Like if you smell like actual turd,
yeah.
that's worse to me because you should have wiped your ass.
Yeah.
This guy might have forgot to put on deodorant in the mornings, kind of worked throughout the day. It's like, shit, dude. I get it.
But
you're
more
a
likely to realize that about yourself.
Yeah.
Before anybody else.
You're right. There was a
but
summer
there's
camp.
dudes that smell like that in their entirety.
Yeah, there was a summer camp counselor, and I've kind of lived by this ever since. But he goes, "If you can smell you, we can smell you."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, if I can smell me, everybody else can too.
Right.
And even if it's not the case, I need to lock in and get my shit together.
Oh, I know. If I accidentally, like, if I'm at work doing something, I raise my arms, I catch a whiff, I'm like, fuck, I forgot deodorant. I'm immediately going out to my car and I have a dry spray out there that I'm gonna put on.
Yeah.
I'm a big antiperspirant guy.
See, it clogs me up, clogs up my pores underneath my arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've gone to this gel.
Oh yeah. You probably don't have as much like armpit hair, huh?
No.
I think mine mostly clings to my armpit hair.
Yeah. I've got like this Gillette thing. I like that a lot.
I saw it in the hotel this morning.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. I don't like it because it makes me feel like I'm sweating under there.
It does, but I feel like it kind of rubs in and is kind of like cooling on me.
Yeah.
It's kind of mentholy.
I tried a Duke Cannon, one of my favorite brands of like body wash, soap, shit like that. They had menthol antiperspirant deodorant. And it was the same thing where it was an antiperspirant, so I wasn't sweating, but it was cooling, so I felt like I was. I'm gonna be really nice on your gooch, but fucking in the pits can't do it.
I love menthol feel. That's my jam right there.
I love menthol vapes. You can vape at the Grand Canyon. Found that out today.
That'll do it for this bit. You'll see us in a hotel.
Yeah. Our next one will probably be towards the end of our trip in the hotel. But we always thank you guys for sticking with us even through the weird ones.
We'll see you right after this.
You ever see that fucking remember that TikTok where it's like the girl calling and she goes, "And I miss you." And it's the car like zooming by.
I love you, and I miss you. Come on. There we go. I think that's good. All right. we're
Gabe and Felix, why don't you have your microphone? Oh, because I'm pulling a 40-foot fucking trailer.
Shut up.
It's a hazard.
Be happy. We took you to the Grand Canyon this weekend.
Yeah, bitch.
We love you.
Yeah.
So shut up.
God bless you, God keep you. You know, we say that every time because we mean
Yeah. Most of the time.
Most of the
Unless
time.
you're a dickhead. And we
Yeah.
really hope God doesn't keep you.
it. If you're someone we don't like, fuck you. But
Not everybody we don't like, because what if we're wrong? We've been wrong before.
I think the ones that we're on a team not liking, we're pretty right on.
You're probably right, but also we've been wrong before.
Yeah, we've been wrong before, but I don't think we're wrong on those ones.
On a couple of them. On most of them. Okay, all of them. We are right.
We're pretty good. We're
Um,
pretty good judges of character.
But we're on the way back home.
We are in Tejas. Right now.
You know, I think this is something that doesn't get addressed in friendship very
What?
often. I'm tired of your ass right now.
I'm kind of tired of you too.
I
love you.
I love you to death. I don't want to see your ass for about a week after tomorrow.
No, we just spent at the end of this, it'll be 6 days together.
Straight. With about 10 minutes apart.
And you couldn't drive anywhere.
Can do anything.
I've been driving for 6 days.
I feel bad for you, but also,
Fuck you.
go fuck yourself. But yeah, that's
You
one
don't
thing.
even work here.
I don't even work here.
Jeez. Oh my
I don't
god.
even work here.
Oh my
But
don't work. I bought these ridiculous sunglasses. I can't take myself seriously. If you wear pit vipers seriously,
Patrick Mahomes does.
he's Patrick Mahomes. He can do what he. When your voice is like that, do what you want.
Hey, brother. Hey, everybody. I'm Patrick Mahomes. I wear pit vipers. I throw touchdowns.
Yeah, and Travis Kelce dresses like an indie boyfriend now. So
Yeah, he's cute. He's super cute.
better
now.
than Thug Travis, honestly.
No.
Thug Travis was more fun though.
Thug Travis was more fun. Thug Travis was more fun, and the beard was cool.
I was saying he dresses nicer.
Yes, I
Now.
think he dresses. I think he dressed always how he did.
But
His mom called him a fashionista,
he is a bit of a fashionista.
a diva.
I'm a diva.
You really are. Your brother's a fucking diva.
My brother is the diva.
Golly.
I get what I want. I get what I want.
Punch me in your little chest,
Asshole.
dickhead.
We took this guy. First of all, dude has lived in Flagstaff, Arizona for
A couple months.
3 months. Middle
Yeah.
August. So
Yeah.
almost 3 months.
Generally, you should be
By
able
the
to.
time this comes out, it'll be like 3 months.
Yeah.
You should know your way around town by
A
then.
little bit. Get to the grocery store. Get to a couple restaurants.
Nah. He doesn't know shit.
Doesn't know his left from right.
We were driving and he goes, on campus, the one place he should really know.
Like where he needs to get places.
And he's trying to give us directions back to his dorm room. And he goes, oh, what's
This is in the process of you making a left turn, and he's looking right.
Yeah.
So
And-
this is
yeah.
this is
And
how
he
far
goes-
off we are.
He goes, oh, what's this building? Oh, it's that building.
Those are the words.
That's-
What's this building? Oh, it's that building.
That's all we got out of
Bar
that.
for bar. That's exactly what he
And
said.
we both just kind of looked back at him like, the fuck did you just say?
Shut up.
He, love him to death. Kid gets what he wants.
Well, so we're
Things he probably didn't even ask for.
and so we're sitting. We got dinner. What was it?
Bun huggers.
Bun huggers. Yeah, we got dinner. Shout out to bun huggers. But we're dropping Clay back off at his dorm, and we're 10 feet away from the actual dorm. But
Yeah.
you're kind of parked in the street, and you're just like, "Hey, I'm just gonna let you out here." He goes, "Are you serious?"
There's a crosswalk right there.
There's a
where he could've got out and
crosswalk.
walked.
People are walking. People
Like,
are
we
outside
stopped so
walking.
people could cross the
walking
street.
into the dorm where he lives. You know, all right, you
All right,
guys
we'll
just
just
let
drop
me
you
out.
off here because it's easier. Are you
serious? What?
Okay. And so,
And so
my
he turns-
dumbass pulls in.
This big ass truck, and then pulls into this little cubby hole of a parking lot.
That is all red fire zone, no parking.
No parking, do not enter, all that shit. And halfway as we start parking in there, Clay goes, "I get what I want."
Yeah.
And this is after an hour's worth of conversation on the way to the Grand Canyon, but when we were doing podcasts, whatever, between that.
Between recordings.
And this was in the conversation where it's like, yeah, Clay's kind of a dick. No, he's not a dick. He just gets what he wants.
It's not even in a dickish way. It's just like, nah.
No, I get what I want because I get it. That's the thing. He doesn't know any better.
No.
Other than getting what he wants.
I mean, he is the youngest.
Yes.
He's the fourth born, and there's a big gap.
Yes.
Because Gracie's 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
He's 10 years younger than me.
Yeah, Grace is a year older than me. Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
I get what I want. It's like, all right, yeah, you do, but don't say it.
Like,
The part that bothered me that he said it, I was like, oh, he knows. And then he peed down a mine shaft.
He peed down a fucking mine shaft, which we all said we wanted to do it. We all said we wanted to pee down the mine shaft in Jerome. We all said we wanted to do it. He's the only one dumb enough to do it. And then I go, hey, idiot, there's a camera right there. He goes, oh. It just keeps going. And then
I walk out of a porta potty as this is happening.
as it's happening, yeah.
Like, there was a place to use the restroom. It's not like he had to pee down the mine shaft. I walked out of a porta potty.
And then we go into the museum, the History Museum of Jerome. This dumbass,
This fucking idiot.
he looks at this big chunk of ore or whatever that was mined out of the
Yeah.
earth, and it says 365 pounds, and he just goes,
Wow.
whoa, that's heavy. And just walks away.
Don't take Clay Shively to a museum, America.
No, first thing we walk into, there's a square piano that looks really fucking cool.
Big ass
Big
sign.
sign on it. Do
Do
not
not
touch
touch.
or play the piano.
And he's just
immediately running his
just
finger across
running
the
his
top
finger
of it.
across it, like, how
Ruining
about-
that fucking lacquer all over the top of it.
Huh, I
Had
wanna
a
know
nice
they did.
varnish, and now there's a fucking smudge print.
just Clay Shively's fingerprints just all across the top of it. Just
Oh,
nice. Oh my goodness.
It's so silly.
And we're at this museum, and it's
He's
all
my
about mining
favorite.
stuff, and it's from the 1800s or whatever. And it looks like it's pretty high tech stuff in here. It's all
Looking at a
rusted out.
humidifier.
Looking at a humidifier.
Not even part of an exhibit.
Nuh-uh. And then there's this part of the exhibit where we're looking at the rocks in that
Yeah.
cubby hole. There's this curtain because there's some movie playing. We weren't gonna sit there and be still for an hour and a half or whatever.
I think it was like 11 minutes.
Either way, it would have felt like an hour and a half. But we weren't gonna do that. But there's this curtain. Very clearly, there's a movie on the other side. But Clay goes, "Oh my man, Clay, stop! Put it down." Well, so
I gotta stop, let go of the steering wheel.
but while we were in Jerome, we stopped at the Kaleidoscope store, which
4 autistic dudes walk into a Kaleidoscope store. You guess what happens next?
everything stops. Everything takes a moment.
And I don't know what you guys know about kaleidoscopes, but they're worth a lot of money.
A lot. Dude, the ones that they handed us at the front of the door, 110 bucks a piece. I was
Yeah.
like, here, take it back. I don't want
I'll
it.
stitch in the video. She was like, she held my phone up to it and videoed my tattoos
Yeah.
through the It was really cool.
And she was like German or something. Wasn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah.
She was some type of
Living in the butt-fuck nowhere, Arizona.
just on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Just hanging on the side. Well, so
Selling kaleidoscopes.
and so there's all
That
sorts of
sounds like a
kaleidoscopes.
Nazi defector, if you ask me.
It really does. They'll never find her in Jerome,
And he
Arizona.
sells the kaleidoscopes.
That is how she sounded. I didn't
For
get it until I didn't what's the word? Put my thumb on the accent or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Put my
Could
finger
put
on
your
the
finger
accent.
on it.
Yeah. But we're in this kaleidoscope store. Everything's expensive.
It's the world's biggest kaleidoscope store, and it's
Which-
not very big.
Also, it's the size of this truck. It's
But
like it's not that big.
also, what was the last time you looked at the kaleidoscope market?
Also, I told my mom, I texted my mom this. I said, Jerome, Arizona is a town of 464 people, and one of them was dumb enough to open up a kaleidoscope store. But, so we're hanging out there. Clay just so happens to find the biggest, most expensive looking kaleidoscope in the entire store. Immediately, me and him are like, no, put it down now.
And then the lady working at the store, not the
You
German
got to-
one.
I thought it was.
It was a different old lady. And she goes,
You take it
that
outside?
one, she goes, that one, if you take it outside, off the charts.
Immediately, the four of us are
We're all
standing
like,
outside.
okay.
Just rushed out there. Nice kaleidoscope. Oh my God, it was so stupid. It was so stupid, but it was so goddamn fun.
It was amazing. If you've never been to Jerome, Arizona, highly recommend. It's one of my favorite towns. It's such a weird history. The jail, I think, is super cool because they mined under this mountain. And then the whole town started sliding down the fucking mountain. And they were
Whoa.
like, yo, we got to get out.
Hey,
Oh,
we messed up. You guys gotta go. What happened?
I didn't realize I could go so fast.
Oh.
Smells like money.
Ew. But no, we're headed home.
Yeah.
We'll be back in Still Sad Studios in the next episode.
Yeah, the next
Hey.
Smoke weed every day.
God bless you.
God keep you.
We out.
You soon catch a fire. What you gonna do when the sun comes down on you? What you gonna do when the sun comes down on you?
Hope you enjoyed that podcast you just listened to. Go and binge watch everything we've put out over the last however long we've been doing this thing. And I know you hear it from every content creator out there, but it is real. It's real simple. Just tap, like, retweet, share, all that good stuff. Subscribe. Send this to your friends if you think they'd like it. Please, because it absolutely would mean the world to us because we're working our asses off. Help us, please. Help us help you help. I don't know. Just show this to your mom. She might like it. She probably won't.